Hi, I'm Smithoma for NHL94online.com. Welcome to a sold-out stream. Tonight's matchups feature dcicon and SOH in the OHPL Online Handicap Playoff Leagues A Finals, and Tech Mojon against Big Valboski, a Classic League Super Nintendo B matchup. I noticed that I put the wrong title on the stream, so I'm just going to fix that quickly, if I can figure out how. Well, it's loading, apparently, so I'm going to set up our matchup. I think, so Dan TML is going to host the game. He says he's going to be home in under, well, 5 minutes. That was a few minutes ago. This is the series that you're going to be watching. It's Perennial Choker, also known as SOH, also known as Cam Neely, also known as Vocally Caged, so he's got a bunch of names, and dcicon. And this is so I think did we watch this series a few weeks ago? I'm not sure which one. Anyway, so the winner of this is the Season 3 champion, and I guess graduates from the league. The way this league works is the winner moves on from the league. So that keeps the playoffs pretty interesting. That there's kind of that hard cap of skill level. Keeps getting whittled down from the top. It's not letting me change that. Anyway, let's look at the statistics. This is a playoffs only league. This is a tournament, and the teams are going to be, who was it? So we've got Washington and Edmonton. Its leading scorer is Klima from Edmonton and Bondra from Washington. And these are two not very good teams in NHL 94. Hold on, I've got a question here. Just waiting on the game to be hosted. So the better you're ranked in this league, the weaker your team you get. So you tend to see the not so great teams up the top here. It's a hockey fan with Lemia here. St. Louis, I think that was, yeah, Curso. So, oh yeah, I think we watched this one and they didn't keep the saves for some reason. So, I'm gonna remind them now, keep the saves. So yeah, Klima, 47 goals in 18 games. Bondra, only 10 games, much quicker path through the tournament. Well, I guess these games are missing, so unfortunately we don't really have the real statistics for Washington. But yeah, that's what, 3 goals a game almost? getting net play ready. Alright, the host is up. We're going to connect now. I don't think that worked. So that SOH is already in the game. Pretty much okay. He is Washington, so we get that set up properly here. So the line changes. Kote is a little bit lighter. Let's take out Hatcher. Bonder at center. As a light player who's also got 99 speed. Not the best agility, so it's a little bit hard to handle, a bit of a hot rod. And I think he put, I forget who we put on, Miller. So Klima at center for the Oilers. Klima's only rated in the 70s, but actually he's a really good player. He's fast, he's got a great shot, which is the big things you really need in this game, in a centerman. He seems to have an interesting AI where he gets a lot of breakaways. So here is a save there, I think it was a manual save. Just as I was saying, Klima and breakaways. He's just always there for breakaway, it seems like. Well, that was a great play. You noticed that dcicon took control of the player, and I think he speed boosted to get alone. Get it alone on a breakaway. So here comes SOH. SOH, a longtime veteran. Him and I were both playing each other back in 2006. He's my first online rival of sorts in the very first statistics league that was run by a guy named Dimitri. So here comes SOH, that pass intercepted. Rather, this is SOH. Breakaway with it. Nice spike there. Penalty shot for Kristich with 99 accuracy. Gets the goalie down and scores. SOH is coming off the SOHL distancing tournament, which is a charity tournament that he ran to raise money for the benefit of the Mary Lumia Foundation. And he was the runner-up in that tournament. He actually beat out, I think, King Raff, beat out Kars, and ended up, I think he was leading the final series 1-0 against Angry J, before Angry J, in his usual way, solving the puzzle and solving the puzzle, coming back to win the series. Here comes 2-0 for Klima. The other player just gives up and decides just leave it to Klima. And here is this Iafrady. Walks out, tries to get the goalie to move, and then puts it in short side, but the goalie didn't fight for it. Didn't go for it or bite on it. So here is Bondra. See that speed? 99, and he's in the lone. And he scores. Really goes down, and he manages to pick the right direction. Finds a bit of a gap there. Let's see tests in chat. Running. Krista Cheer. So Krista has the same shot as Meryl Lemieux, which is 72 power, 99 accuracy. But I always felt that it never felt like a very good shot with him. I don't know if it's because he's slow. Someone was saying something about maybe if your offensive awareness is lower, the shot isn't as good. I'm not sure how that would work. But yeah, you always felt like his shot, even though it's supposed to be 99 accuracy, he tended, if you tried to just wind up for a big shot, he tended to miss the net. 2-1 lead for Cranial Choker, or SOH. Here's dcicon with Lima. Didn't quite get that fadeaway shot to go. Kick save by Bill Ranford. Nice B check there. Is he in alone? No. Lima is getting away from the net. Bondra looping. Trying to get that fadeaway shot. Just doesn't seem to be working. Nice interception there by Bondra. Speedy back check. And he's trying to make a hole here. He almost got it. Almost got past the last defender. Kravchuk grabbed that. I saw on TV the 1987 scores. 3-1. Just barely managed to squeak that in. Kravchuk was a 21-year-old, I think, in the 1987 Canada Cup. It's the series you might have seen the famous goal with Gretzky passing it to Lemieux and Larry Murphy acting as the decoy for Lemieux, scoring on the USSR, I guess it was back then. 3-1 here for SOH. Big check to Klima. Klima in. Can't get the shot to go. Doug Waite. Intercepted by the goalie. Here comes Bondra on breakaway. And he goes across to Miller. But he misses it. He might have had, oh, a stick. Somehow grabs that shot. So then Cote in the box. Putting Hatcher back on. So Washington has both their defensemen with pretty good shots. Pretty high skilled defensemen, but unfortunately with the weight bug, it really reduces their effectiveness because they're pretty easy to knock over if you try to just carry the puck in. And if you want to do a body check with them, you have to do the special CB check most of the time to get it to work because they're heavy. So nice shot by Klima. That gets dcicon within one. Power play. So that's that shot he's been trying to do a lot. With Klima. Floater to the far side. We lost that. Bondra goes in. Couldn't get the goalie to move, so we just passed it back. There's a big shot by Kristich, but Ranford, I think, has pretty high glove hand attributes. So it's going to be a little bit harder like that than your typical goalie. It's Klima on the breakaway again, taken down. Just a penalty shot. Slows up and backhand right into Beaupre. And let's see. DC working his way up. No, it's SOH. Here comes DC, back the other way. 2 passes, and then the puck could not get back to Klima. Let's pass all the way up, and number 9, that's Corson? Or is it Simpson? It's Corson. Yeah, 9 is Corson. Here is Klima. Will he try the fadeaway shot again? No, it goes backhand. And stopped by Beaupre. Shane Corson was the second leading scorer for the Oilers. So Klima 57 points, Corson with 41. And then Doug Waite with just 19. So really not using his right winger. Not a lot of depth on the Oilers, and Klima's very good. And after that, you don't really have a lot to work with. There is Craig Simpson has a very good shot. He's pretty slow. That's game 1. SOH wins it. Klima and Mondra, top 2 stars. So last week we had an issue where we kept getting desynced between games. dcicon, this doesn't surprise me. He's saying there's he's having some choppiness, some lag, so you kind of, I think, see that in some of his shots. Didn't seem like the best position to shoot from, so I think that was just his lag affecting him. Oops, I'll just check out the game stats. Pressed the wrong button though. So let's see what we can do here. We kind of look at these. Washington 18 shots. That's a lot. And you can see the kind of lag warps even now. Very strange. So both of these players are somewhat East Coast. I think dcicon's Central Time Zone. They're going, let's see. Okay, they're just gonna have dcicon host. So I'm gonna restart the emulator. You can look at the Oilers stats for the moment. So we're going to join, but they're going to do a few minutes of testing just to see how well it is. dcicon was saying his connection hasn't been very good lately. So while they're testing, let's look at Washington stats, which again, we're missing the series against Crusoe. But a little bit more spread out scoring. Bondra, Kristich, Miller. Let's take a look at Season 1. Champion for Season 1 was AJ with Sweden. So he lost just one game in the whole playoffs. So he graduated from the league in Season 1. Season 2, the winner was was Corbett, who was well, Schmidt was the runner-up last time, I think, yeah. Corbett may not have, or is he lost to Sonafet. So I think they're just going to do a shootout. Just to put up this might not be official. We'll see what goes on. can definitely hear some choppiness, but I'm not sure the players are experiencing too much choppiness, but we'll wait to see what they say. So I think currently they're just doing a test game. So that forehand shot is working a bit better for dcicon in this game. Not like maybe we can use Chaos recently posted some lag or frame delay settings. We'll try those perhaps. Put both of them on the same delay settings, and maybe that'll smooth things out a bit. Suggest that in the chat. So yeah, dcicon saying it's pretty bad. Still. So I've just sent them this link. Dan noticed it's the OHPL finals. Yeah, I realized that after I started the stream, and then I haven't been able to access the dashboard. So it looks like they're still playing. dcicon leading 2-1 currently. Not anymore. The Wanderers stepped out. Got the goalie to go down, put it in, tied up 2-2. So, play with that. DC tries to go short side. Bondra bounces off that check, gets tripped up by Kravchuk. I should have had my phone here. I think I could change it with my phone. It's 34, is that Todd Alec? 34, yeah, Todd Alec. It's Miller. Stopped. He's coursing back their way to the wing to Puma. And yeah, you can kind of feel it slowing down. Puma across. Stopped. That's the goalie. Slides in. So I'm not sure if they're going to count this, continue. It seems like they're going to count it. But maybe between games we'll try the delay settings. That was Klima. So just about everyone but knocked over by the defender. Andra, hit free. Second period over. dcicon up by 1. Short side goal. Oh, now it's just frozen. Someone left the game, it looks like. Yeah, seems like we lost SOH for this. Apparently someone's game crashed. What was it? It was the start of the third period. It was tied 3-3, so they could just play one period, take the winner of that period. Also, I could try hosting, but being the streamer, I'm not sure that's a great idea. So we're going to see if they're going to try these settings. So there's a mismatch here between what is on here. Let me see. Okay, it's actually under a different area. I understand now. It's okay, dcicon's got it set up correctly. Just wait for SOH to set it up. Okay, so they're still working on it. So yeah, you gotta do this part first, then this part. Okay, one thing that's good here is dcicon was able to make a save state of that 3.3 state, and I think he needs to send it to me, and then I can vote. Okay, I'm gonna download that. Okay, it might work on his end. He might be able to load the game. Okay, thanks Deathrox. I see you've uploaded some games. Give him a minute here, see if this can work. And actually we're getting pretty close to the time where we play the Super Nintendo Wheelie games. If it still isn't working. Okay, so I'm trying to create a save. That didn't seem to work. It's in the wrong place here. The GUI doesn't work. That's why. If you set the save state through here, it doesn't work. So, I mean, I guess you can learn here how to do a saving. So I'm gonna just save it. I have a copy. Create the save. I'm just gonna swap them. So, okay. That is weird. I think state. What? The numbering is confusing me. So I've named it state 3. And I'm gonna change this to 3. We'll see if that works. Okay, that worked. Do you know if it works if I load it while they're connected? Is it just gonna automatically fix it on their end? So I'll leave it like this so they can join. dcicon has joined. Let's see, make sure I'm not joined myself. Okay, so the game is up for joining. I'll just say do you guys know the F5 key, or which one is it for loading? I just hit buttons. Let's try them all. F4, thanks. And SOH is in. And I'm gonna try now. Okay, they're going. We got a penalty though. It's not the greatest way to start this. But I think that's what we're doing. Chuck tripped up. Tie game, and he scores. Miller scores on the power play. That penalty, critical. I'm not sure if that penalty was incurred before the. Yeah, so I already did the reload when they joined. I think I did it. I'm scared to do it now. Playing. So, and you hope that a sudden restart didn't mess anyone up. Manual goal save by SOH there. Here is dcicon knocked over. That pass goes to no one. Miller gets it for the icing. Wondering where I put my phone. I think I just left it upstairs. dcicon trailing by 2 here. Looks knocked over. Motion on the power play again. Bondra gets away, almost gets the one-timer. Chuck knocks him down. Throws that puck down. It's only got 45 seconds to go. Alec gets it. He just tried for the one-timer. There's a possible chance. No, can't get that puck through. And Bondra loses it, goes all the way down. That looks like it's game 2. Might be some, and a quick goal off the face-off for Kristich. Might be some cause for complaint. This game being laggy in this game. I think they both started playing at the same time, but there was that penalty that I'm not sure was incurred while they were playing before. Anyway, SOH up 2-0. Let's just see what they say in the chat. dcicon says the connection was good, hopefully the same for SOH and SOH1, so probably no big complaints there. This is game 3 now. dcicon down 2-0. So wait on the right wing. Corson on the left. Corson is, I think, one of their faster players. Doesn't really have a lot of skills other than that. So you might often see Greg Simpson as one of the wingers because he has a good shot. I think it's the same shot Lima has. 72-90 shot. Power and accuracy. Here comes Klima, he's in. Gets the deke, or almost gets the deke. Hopefully gets just enough of it. Here is Miller, knocked over. Manson through center, just takes a big shot at the crowd. Someone was saying in the baseball, with no crowds, they have all these cardboard cutouts of people in the stands, and so the line drive into the stands and took the head off one of the cardboard cutouts. Yeah, we also saw a clip of a home run that did the same thing. So kind of funny, but those nets are pretty important in baseball. I went to a Blue Jays game last year, and yeah, some girl in there was a section on the left side, the third base side, that was kind of ahead of the netting. I thought that looks a little bit dangerous, and yeah, some girl got a ball in the head. Actually, when I went to a Senators game, I also saw a girl get a puck in the head at center ice, so just always keep watching. People are, they've got their phones out now, not paying attention quite as much as they used to, so a bit more, I guess it's not any more dangerous now, but people are a bit less alert. 0-0. Inside Frady to Hatcher. Miller, and nice play. Pretty much everyone touches the puck except except Bondra, I'm not sure. Kristich, 99 accuracy, actually working this time. Bondra makes it 2-0. Simpson now for the Oilers, gets an extra scoring option. Here is Corson across to Simpson. I think Simpson would be better on the other wing. That is a shot in the forehand, or the off wing. Gets away from Miller, up to Klima, and just loses that. It's the first period over, 2-0 lead for SOH. So Miller, all the defenders blocking him. Manson up to Simpson on the bench. Up to Bondra, and that puck went through the goalie. Let's take a look at that replay. Yeah, I'm not sure how it got through exactly. One-timer from far away. Here comes Hatcher on the breakaway. He's gonna get a penalty shot. Oh, it's Cote, not Hatcher. Saved by Ranford. One-timer to Simpson. His first goal of the series, I believe. Corson and Manson. It's a 3-1 lead for SOH. 4-1. Scores there. Is that a one-timer? Within 2. Oh, just a shot. Not sure why I said that was one-timer. Klima steals that. Just has one defender to beat. Stops up, goes around. Nice goal. dcicon. Now he has the momentum. Can he tie this up? Goes in. Reestablishes that 2-goal lead. So both these teams really depend on that centerman to get breakaways because they don't have much options on the wing. Wander in, save there, bobbled it, but kept a hold of it. Kristich picks that up, intercepted by Manson. He shoots it away after the whistle. So 5-3 lead here for SOH, looking to go up 3-0 in the series to win the online handicap playoff league. Wander here, circling, tries to cut across, but loses the puck. dcicon up, that shot blocked by Cote. Stops up, gets the shot, oh, doesn't get the shot off. That pass intercepted, Cote finds Bondra, stops up, and nice manual goalie save. DC there. Beaupre stops that. Here is Iafrady. Passes that away. But that one-time pass intercepted. Here is Bondra on the breakaway. Penalty shot. What does he do? He stops up and just backhands it into Ranford. So half the period gone, and well, we got the goalie to move, but I think that shot was missing and hit the defender anyway. And then back the other way, Miller scores almost the same play, but there was no defender in the way, and the shot was on target. So 6-3 lead for SOH. It's just been rolling ever since he came back from retirement. The SOH for the SOHL tournament. Chop steals that up, and that's intercepted by Bondra. dcicon just can't catch a break here. Here's Bondra. Pass shot. SOH will try that. The short side pass shot, and Beaupre can't block that spin around by Cote. Maybe a little bit of goaltender interference by that player in the crease. Check by Kravchuk, but 8-3 lead. An 8-3 lead for SOH. Here comes Cote again on the breakaway. He's like a little big check, and he just fires it. That goal that finds Simpson, but can't get a good shot off. Here comes Beaupre, or Bondra. Cuts across, goes for the short side shot. That's 8-3 in game 3. SOH 1 game away from winning season 3 of the OHPL. Let's see if we can get game stats. I'm trying to hijack control. Doesn't let me do it though. So he's still going with weight, looks like, or this time he's going with Todd Alec, another light player. Looks like he's pretty quick this game too. So Cote again, Bondra and Ridley. No, oh, here comes Miller, okay. So here it is, game 4 of the finals, and SOH has a lead. Looks like the Super Nintendo series is ready to go if the series ends. So it's Kravchuk in, saved by Beaupre. Nice one-timer, but Beaupre again with a save. Beaupre, not one of the better goalies in the game, at least in terms of rating, but I always found he was very tough to score on. Whenever I would try to deke him, he seemed to know my deke before I did, which direction I was gonna go. This time, doesn't get that deep in the scores. dcicon takes the lead. See if you can do the reverse sweep. It's gonna be tough. Here comes SOH with Kristich. Bounces off that check. Pass out again and goes across for Miller, but he was too far away for that one-timer. And Lima scores 2-0. Again, and this time, oh, he just shoves Beaupre into the net. Just let it go. It's a 3-0 lead. Under 3 minutes into the game. Switch coming back here, just tries a shot. So we'll see, also, you saw that SOH's name in this league is Perennial Choker, because back before his retirement, he was pretty famous for taking leads in series and then ending up losing. But with his performance in the Social Justice League tournament, feels like that is a thing of the past, but we'll see what happens here. So there was a bit of a historical precedent that this isn't in the bag. Well, I almost slid in. It, gets benched. Klima, almost, that's a bit dangerous because you might put that into your goalie's feet. Oh, almost passes it, he was on that. Kravchuk away to Corson, only 10 seconds to go. Just puts that in front for a one-timer. So yeah, 3-0 lead here for dcicon in game 4. It's down 3 games to none. So this game is critical, and every game will be critical from here on. And he gets a 4th goal. Alec subbed in this game for Doug Waite, and it seems to be making a huge difference. Comes Alec again. Cross, oh, that pass gets through. Corson to Miller. Miller loses it on the breakaway. No penalty shot though, luckily for him. Luckily for the other team. Here's Klima, can't get through. Kravchuk, the set up, but Kristich takes him down. Comes Alec on the breakaway. It's almost a 4 on 3 and none. Goes for Deke, and 2 goals for Alec. 5-0 here for dcicon after that 8-3 shellacking in game 3. He's the one with the 5-6 goal lead. He's just collapsing Capitals. Andra gets on the board. Face-off play that we've seen, we saw at least once last game. DC with Kravchuk, looks like a one-timer and the goalie. Too far and then kind of back to the middle. It's a little strange. 7-1. No mercy rule in this league. Just social distancing or coming for live tournament rule. Through 2 goals for Andra. He's got to do 5 more if they want to sweep this series. All the way up to Alec, and that one-timer pass. The goalie is crushed on the boards by Frady. Is he going to do something? Slap shot? No, he gets forward. Here comes Klima. This is the puck. Kristich away. We're starting to see a little bit of lagginess. Can't get the shot off. Here is Corson. Miller and Deke. Decent scores. So SOH just, his Dekes are really working well, but he needs 4 more of them. dcicon is going to take this to game 5. Game 5 will be back in Washington. Long pass up to Bondra and then to Miller, and another Deke goal by SOH. So if he comes back in this, that would be, I think, here he is again. I think he, he's done the Deke so many times there, I think he didn't want to do it. He thought he blocked, but actually the goalie control wasn't taken. So the Deke might have been the choice, the correct choice there. Here is Alec. Finds his way in, and the Deke. 5 goals. This would be the complete undoing, I think, of perennial choker label. If he can come back from what was like 7-1, 6. On with the hat trick, 7-6. This is crazy. 3rd period. Had a penalty and then not a penalty, and it's tied up 7-7. The lag rewrote history, removed the penalty, or the I think the player might have been injured. I think he, instead of getting injured, just got a goal against him. Not sure if he preferred one or the other. dcicon pressing, trying to reestablish that lead, keep the shot off. Here comes Miller. He's got to avoid getting that deke off. Okay, manages to save that one. Here comes Corson. 3 minutes to go. Around the net. Long distance one-timer off the face of the defender. Here comes Manson. Oh, spinorama. Beaupre gets it. Gives it away to Alec. Alec across. Oh, that was good luck for SOH. Here comes Miller. 1-on-3. Gets the shot off, but here comes. Oh, blocked for end-to-end. dcicon defending. Gets the next chance here for this is Corson. Finds Klima, but Klima not quite where he needs to be for one-timer. Minute and a half to go. Here comes Kristich. Gets the shot. That goes way wide. Corson always knocked over. We need that chance. Here it is. He's got Klima. Klima loses it. Hold at center. Ref lets it go. Letting them play in this last minute. And Corson loses it. Here comes Miller again. And he's in. He loses it. 30 seconds to go. We could be going overtime. Or dcicon. No, doesn't score there. Goalie's down. 10 seconds. Is he going to just pass shot it? Takes a pass shot. Doesn't go. We're going overtime. How crazy is this? 6 or 7-1 lead. Now we're 7-7 in overtime. dcicon wins the face-off. He's got Klima coming in, circling. Probably looking for that floater shot. When it bounces off Miller's skate. Here comes Klima again for DC. DC needs this. Lines up. Oh, he goes back the other way. Great goal. dcicon stays alive. Wins 8-7 in overtime after giving up like a 7-1 lead, I think. And it looked like he was going to do the typical far side slap shot, and SOH took control of the goalie, tried to cut down the angle, and he went back the other way with the shot. Unbelievable. The players are going to take a break for a moment. Slow down there. Just checking the frame rate. It's 60. We're around that 59.94. Drops to 55. Boost the priority on the emulator. That may have been. Okay, it's still going. And dcicon, a pass gets away. For an icing. Scores. So this is game 5 of the Online Handicap Playoff League A Finals. Nice miracle saved by SOH there, or putting a choker. He's also known, although almost pulling off an unchoked miracle. Going back down, I think 7-1, tying it up 7-7, going to overtime, but ultimately losing that game. Bondra can't pick that up. Cote. Spinorama, that pass blocked. You can see Bondra way up there in the zone. No offsides in this league. You can see in front. Here comes Miller. That shot wide. Miller, I don't think he has a great shot, so it seems like a low probability. I think if you pass that for the one-timer, chances were pretty good of scoring there, but he didn't for some reason. But it's the Deke here. His Dekes in this series have been just really great. Had like all 7 goals last game in Dekes. Oh, but then Halleck just steamrolled there. Walker picks up, stops up, doesn't get checked. But there's a penalty to Kravchuk. Penalties in this league only 1 minute. If you go under 1 minute, it creates some kind of problem in the game. Lima in, oh, gets the shot off, but Corporate just got it. And again, Bonner just puts it through Brantford. And DC, I think, wants a second look at this. So we actually had the puck, and then somehow it went in. So 3-0 for DCI, or for SOH. Lines up. Oh, that's. You don't want that puck to just land there for Iafredi in that position. If that shot hits the net, it's going to go in because the goalie can't stop the 99 speed shot from there. I think his accuracy is only about 40. So you hope it hits the net. In that case, it did. Kristich off for Miller. Sends that in. So 4-0 lead here for SOH. If he wins this game, he wins the series. We saw a 6-goal comeback last game, so you know it can happen. 4 goals is doable. Stop there. Here comes Corson. He's got 3 players, but 2 defenders back. He's got this. Gets the puck back. Dodges that check from Klima. Just holding onto that puck, trying to get around everyone. We've got a bit of a freeze here. Loses the puck. I think they're both still connected, it looks like. And Washington gets the puck back. Bondra just bouncing off checks and the one-timer for a 5-0 lead. So people saying that 6-goal mercy rule is can prevent comebacks. Well, that's one data point. It's part of that last game, but it's pretty rare. Penalty to Manson. So, but it's 4-on-4. Kristich still in the box. Here comes Washington. That pass goes to no one. For an icing. Kristich back on the ice. Or about to come back on the ice. There may have been a mistake there. He might have thought the penalty was over. Someone tried to connect to the game. Oh, that shot hits the player behind the net. Check on the breakaway. And so we're going to get a penalty shot for Kravchuk. Gets it to go. That felt like it was missing, and then suddenly it was in the net. Take a look at that instant replay. No, I think that's just a typical, the puck can warp in if it hits the post in certain cases. Or if it's because the shot was quite slow. If you think about it, do you ever see a slow shot hit the post? Other than if the puck is just sliding down the ice, it'll hit the post sometimes. Miller clobbered from behind. Here comes Corson. Stolen by Miller. To Kristich. He's knocked over. Up to Corson. Corson, that pass to Klima intercepted. Second period just about over. No time for a shot there. So SOH leading by 3 in the third period. It's definitely possible to come back from this. And that was strange. The Oilers have to puck back in. But penalty to the Oilers, and I think also a offensive face-off for the Capitals. Not good news for dcicon here. Makes the save, and can he get the puck? Not yet. It's bouncing around. He's got it. Klima being held up. Over to Corson. Corson in front, but SOH tracks him with the goalie. Makes that save. That goes all the way back. Oh no. And the 6th goal for SOH. Desperation mode for the Oilers. Unfortunately, trying to advance that puck quickly backfired, and now the 7th goal. To go. Not looking good for the Oilers. dcicon here. Trying to get rid of that puck with the goalie. Trying to get a quick goal, but the puck's just not sticking on the Oilers' sticks. Especially when you're away. You just have that little bit of I'm not sure. I think stick handling might be one of the attributes that is reduced when you're the away team. To go here. Theoretically, it's quite possible to get a goal every 10 seconds. And Lager stop this time on the backhand deke. But 40-ish seconds to go. This is over. And now Klima tackled on breakaway opportunity. Not a lot of breakaways by Klima. We saw it in the first game, the first goal. Klima with the breakaway, but ever since then hasn't really had many chances. So that is the series. SOH wins it 4-1. Congratulations to him. He graduates from the league. So dcicon will get another crack at that in season 4, I assume, if he's going to keep playing. And Chris O, I know, was one of the players made it pretty far. And TML as well. SOH says, all that goat's blood soup finally paid off to break the curse. I think that's referencing just his bad luck in leagues all around. So he wins a league. And now though we've got the Super Nintendo dcicon says, now get out so I get another shot, and then laughs. So let's check out the other league. So this is going to be Big Dalbosky and Tecmo John. Looks like Bury's going to be at center for Vancouver. And let's see, Rutu as the sub on left wing. So interesting story about this, about the Blackhawks team. Someone tracked down one of the original player rating papers filled out by Igor Cooperman. And most of the ratings you see in the game are pretty much verbatim from that table, except for Goulet. Goulet is quite nerfed for some reason. Let's check out the statistics for these teams. So for Chicago, no surprise, Roenick, Larmer, Rutu. That's the top scorers. And we've got update first goal for Vancouver for Bure. Vancouver is Tecmo John. Let me get that up on the screen here. This is a regular season series, but it's going to be 5 games. Tied up by Larmer. Let's see what the play was. So actually Larmer at center, Roenick on the wing, back to... that's interesting. It's because Super Nintendo, you want a bit of weight on your players. So Larmer is I think 16 pounds heavier. We've got a penalty shot for Larmer and a save by McLean. So for the Canucks so far, Bure by far the leading scorer with 88 points in 31 games, followed by Linden with 61 points, and then Courtnall and Ronning actually both been in about an equal number of games and have 29 and 27 points. Bure takes that guy out. Here he comes up alone and gets the deke. So with Chicago stats showing that Roenick is currently the team's leading scorer, I wonder if this switch to Larmer at center is a new thing. So we're 2 scores, ties it up at 2. Both of these players have 32 points in the season so far, in 30 and 31 games. Here comes Bure. Passes that to Linden. That pass misses, but the one-timer is taken and misses, though. Check there, interference, but I just don't mind that kind of a play. See, I think Dan K is in chat as the chirper, official chirper for the SNES B League, Super Nintendo B League. Post, Super Nintendo, lots of posts. Running, crushing the boards by room 2. And the one-timer goes all the way back to center ice. Nice one-timer there by Tecmo John. Oh, he's just clobbered by Burr in the breakaway. And a nice dive attempt, but Burr gets around and scores. So, any Super Nintendo players in the chat, does the dive work the same way as in Sega? In Sega, if you dive at a player's feet, you can knock him over. In Super Nintendo, will it knock them over? Because it looked like that dive connected, but it didn't knock him over. 2 comes out, and boy, it's a little bit too far. He just puts out in the middle of the net. Another point for Larmer. 4-3 lead after the game. We could have another 8-7 game here. Running. Knocked over. Here comes Roenick. Cutting to his off wing. Loses it to Bure. Roenick flying back on the back check. Passes it away. Doesn't get the shot away soon enough. That open net. Steve Smith here gives it away to Linden. It's a big Balboski. Defending that. There it goes. Oh, Roenick's just crushed. Tecmo John. Oh, gets that stolen by Smith. Super Nintendo players, they have no faces. They kind of look like a Slender Man. Defender way in the corner for some reason. And that is period 2. 4-3 lead for Tecmo John. Tecmo John is on a bit of a hot streak. He's 7 wins in his last 10 games. Big Balboski only 4. Well, that squeaks through Linden to Bure and just powers it through Balfour. 5-3 lead. That's now 6-3 for Tecmo John. Both these players have very similar regular season stats so far. Both in around the 4 goals per game against and for. managed to steal that. Here comes Bure. DK says, little Russian ball hate Bure is. Let's see if he'll get that giant flying elbow. He did that one playoffs. I don't remember who he took out with that elbow. I think it was a defenseman who kept harassing him. 7-4 now for Tekmojan. Minute and a half to go in the third. I actually just watched the Slender Man movie last week. It was not very good. Apparently, they cut out a lot of the more gory parts of the film, and certain characters just kind of disappeared because they just cut it. So if you watch the trailer for the movie, you see like a girl. Well, I won't. You can watch the trailer if you want. Anyway, you see people hurting themselves, and then it's just not in the movie at all. It's a good early YouTube series called Marble Hornets, which is kind of a Slenderman mythos based series. It's like 9 hours long, little short clips. There was almost like an alternate reality game with it where there were codes to solve every few weeks. That's game one for Tekmojan. See the line changes here. We're going to see Bure at center, Linden on the wing. And he's looking at, I guess, comparing Ronning and Courtnall. Whoever's looking hotter stays in. Goalie for Rutu, and this time looks like Roenick staying at center. The Larmer experiment worked at first, but in the end, didn't come away with the win. Big check there by Bosky. Oh, and the goalie goes for the poke check, misses, and Bure scores. So a quick lead for Tekmojan. Let me update the series score. This isn't the playoff series, but I'll just have the score up there now. 1-0 for Tekmojan. Right here. Linden's pass, I think he was probably trying to get Bure, but didn't. And a nice patient save by McLean there. Roenick gets it back. Oh, big check by Roenick, but then he's held up by Lister. Smith just wipes him out. I was going to say neither player able to get a shot, and then Lister just shot it on his own goalie. So here it is, Bure across and saved. So I think Roenick's skating is really making a difference here for the Blackhawks compared to Larmer at center. But here is Larmer. Can't get the deke to go around. McLean. Good goaltending by Tekmojan. So first period almost over. Tecmo John leading 1-0 this game, and also 1-0 in the regular season series. And not enough time for Ronick to get a chance on goal. Here comes Linden for Tecmo John. Oh, he's just crushed by Chelios. Chelios coming up, he's in. Oh, the shot doesn't beat McLean. Nice one-timer out to Murray from the corner. It's a 2-0 lead for Tecmo John now. Big Valboski coming back in the corner with Rutu, dodges that check, comes out in front, and oh, another good save by Tecmo John. So in this game, looks like that manual goaltending of Tecmo John making a difference. Post. Armor taken down. Here comes Tecmo John again. Steals that back. Cross. Neither player having much luck getting to the net. This time, oh, that pass intercepted. That might have been a goal had it gotten to the intended player. Smith again into the zone, into the corner. Elbows the puck and then taken down by Minster. Linden mugged there, and the shot misses. Chicago really needing a goal here. With the time of the second winding down, here they come, Rutu again, but the other player was on the ice. I noticed earlier that this Twitch channel reached 150 followers, so thanks to all our followers. Yeah, I remember when before the social distancing tournament, we had maybe, I'm not sure, 30 or 40 followers. So since then, we've added over 100. And if you want to get, oh, there's a filter array where it needs to be tested, Dan K says. So if you want to get notifications that the stream is about to start, one way you can do that is to download the Twitch app to your phone and subscribe, or not subscribe, follow the channel on there. I'm not sure if you just click a different button to, there's a bell icon, so you click follow and then you click the bell to get notifications. Oh, he steals it and scores. What a goal. Roenick, that was amazing. Nice dive save by Belfour, and then he stops that. Here comes Foley asking, how do I change my Twitch name to Mooney? I'm not sure you can if you've... L4 gives him the net and then takes it away. Ronick in. Can't score there. So 20 seconds to go here. 15. Oh, Bure misses. But still the first star. He'll be receiving his sample cup soon. That is 2 games for Tecmo John now. This will be the last game of the night. They do have a 5-game series to play, but they're only going to play 3 tonight. Didn't catch who was hot or cold. So Ronning looks like he might be hot this game. Here we go, game 3. Last game they're playing tonight. Smith gets that off the face-off. Patient pass. Lume takes him down. Here comes Chelios, passes it all the way back. Canucks get this. Nope, passed it away. Kalbowski coming in and doesn't get a particularly good shot off. Linden, covered by 3 players, gets that pass away. Ronick on the breakaway, knocked over, but doesn't get called. And Bure with the deke, 1-0. So Ronning intercepts that, 1-timer attempt. Cross to Linden, that pass just trickles on that. And Ronick might have gone one more pass there for a good 1-timer opportunity. And Bure just crushed there by Smith. Smith to Rutu, but he's crushed. Lidster. Rutu up again. This time takes a different approach, going to the corner. But still, no goal for Chicago. Seconds left in the period. Ronning coming in here, passes it to Bure. The deke doesn't go. Comes out in front again, and he's held up by Chelios. This time, Ronick, the deke scores, ties up at 1. Puck again to Ronick. Dodges that check from Bure. He dodges 4 players there and gets the one-timer pass to Smith, but that's stopped. And Bure headmans it. Now Roenick again. Dodging checks, dodging players. Circling away. Out of the zone. Oh, and he gets hit from behind. Well, not from behind exactly. He's turned into it, but from the behind side of the rink. Oh, that's not a weird lag warp. Through to... Stolen by Ronnie and in front. Steve Smith, not quite a breakaway. Roenick passes it back, but it's intercepted by Bure. And oh, he goes around the goalie. Goalie picks the wrong way, but he hits the post. So into the corner. The one-timer's not really working great for either player. Especially with Vancouver, you might get too far ahead of your other players to get a good one-timer, but Bure scores there. 2-1 lead for Tekmojon. Bure hanging back, defending. So Big Velosky's gonna have to try to figure out a way to make a play, because if Tekmojon's using Bure to defend like that gives you some, you're not under pressure. You can maybe set something up. Anyways, tied it up, 2-2. Pass goes into the corner. And second period over, 2-2. Last period of the night. Here we go. Tekmojon took the first 2 games, and we'll see if Big Velosky can at least get one. So there you see that play of Tekmojon just taking Bure back into the zone to defend. I've seen a strategy, or someone's come with the idea that you shouldn't use your center to defend like that. You should use a winger, because if you're using the winger, nice diving save, the center will go there anyway. So you're kind of getting a free defender. And if you use your centerman, your wingers are going to be not as effective at defending, maybe. Especially with Vancouver, you probably want Linden, because he's a heavier player. But you can see Bure is getting the checks done anyway. Oh, a lot of checking in the corner. Ruchi comes away with it. Oh, but he loses it too clean. Ruchi again passes away before he can check. Oh, the one-timer was there, but just not quite enough time to get that off before it was knocked over. But he gets a penalty shot out of it. Big Velosky needs this goal, and he gets the goalie. The goalie's staying in the center. Oh, the goalie's warping around. So it looks like there's no time limit on penalty shots. Super Nintendo, there's a 25-second limit on Sega. So Ronning scores for Tekmojon. One-timer takes the lead, 2 minutes to go. One-timer attempt, but Alpha with the save, comes across. Roenick spins around, but can't trick the goalie. Another nice dive save, set number of times by Velosky. Intercepted by Bure on the back check. He gives it away though. Chicago loses his puck. Larmer gets it. What can he do here? He's in alone, and oh, big save by McLean. That could be the game. I think Chicago's gonna have one last chance if they can get this puck away. Oh, Bure somehow avoided that check, and the dive save. But that's the game. And 3-2 win for Tekrajon. He takes the series 3-0. I know in the past people have asked, can you watch the stream again later, which you should be able to. Although, in this case, okay, so what I'm seeing here is if you're not logged in, you don't see the history. Okay, that makes sense now. I was wondering why. Let me see, you can go like to videos. So normally if you're logged in, you'll be able to see this kind of interface. Or just go to King94 videos, and videos here, and you have the replays. And actually this is the current stream, you can click on that. Here is last week's, so it's split into recent broadcasts and also uploads. So every week when the stream is done, I just turn it into a permanent video. So you see, 14 days, 7 days. I think I did that one. That was the 21-day stream, but I just did them on the same day. And yeah, click follow, and you can click notifications. Yeah, we're at 150 followers now. So yeah.